I need some space to breathe, so give me some room. Oh my love, you're coming with me. I know you leave me one day, can you just stay till Monday? The thought makes me smile. I'm so tired of wanting more than this. I know it, but what am I to do? I need some space to breathe, so give me some room. So give me some room. Oh, I need room. Smile.
Hello. Hello. Yes. Good morning, ma. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Let me see, because I can't hear you. Okay. Yes, finally I can. Sorry, I didn't click the right button.
Okay.
Good morning, ma.
So how are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm so happy to have you.
Thank you for the invite. I'm glad to be here.
And I'm happy that you accepted because remember, we had our own private talk on the side. And I
Yes.
just about it, yes. There's a lot of young, not just women, but a lot of young people that they could really learn a thing or two from you. So this was my absolute pleasure to have you here.
It's good to be here.
Thank you so much. So I'm
Thank you for
already
the
live.
trust.
Yes, I'm already live, and it's going to be recorded too. I would share with you the recording as well, and I'm also
Okay,
live on
that was fantastic.
yes and X and Facebook. Okay, so I would like our audience to meet Miss Zainab. So can you please tell us about yourself? You told me you're an esthetician, but just tell us everything that you do so we can better know you.
Okay, my name is Zainab Lee Tanko. So that's my Facebook name actually.
Yes.
I'm a stay-at-home mom and a
Okay.
mental health advocate,
Mm-hmm.
and I do a little bit of trading on the side.
Mm, mm,
I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a friend,
mm.
I'm everything rolled in one.
We need more women like you, honestly. Yes, to be a businesswoman, be a stay-at-home mom, and at the same time find time to inspire young people. That's very amazing.
Thank
So
you.
yes. So to everybody listening, I will just ask her some questions on our behalf, and then I will also be looking at our live chat so we can ask questions as well. So my first question, ma'am, is why do you think it's important for women to have strong support network in their personal and professional lives? Because especially in today's age where we see women want to have it all, people want to have it all. We want to have a career, want to also have a personal life. We also want to have a family for some of us that want that. So, but why is it important that we have those kind of strong support networks in our personal and in our professional lives?
I think it's necessary to have the strong support network because it offers us sometimes emotional backing,
Mm-hmm.
shared experiences,
Yes.
and sometimes women come together to kind of put business together, like resources. We
Mm-hmm.
need resources to help each other to
Mm-hmm.
navigate through the
Mm-hmm.
challenges of life, like work balance, career
Yes.
advancement, our
Mm-hmm.
own personal growth too, you know, and it
Mm-hmm.
helps us to foster confidence in ourselves. You
Yeah.
understand? It
Yes.
makes
Yeah.
us become resilient, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Through mentorship, we help each other, like we are doing now, like you are doing now, especially.
Mm-hmm.
You are giving us a platform to come together and
Mm-hmm.
support each other. You understand? And those also
Yes.
those of us that are weak, you make us resilient. You make us see the purpose in
Mm-hmm.
life where we have to come out there and
Mm-hmm.
support each other. to raise
Mm-hmm.
each other, and
Mm-hmm.
things like that. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yes. Very well said. Yes. Because nobody is an island of knowledge, right?
That, mm,
Yes. At some point, you need somebody. You need someone. You can't know it all. And
mm-mm,
yes, and so if the person next to you is not willing to offer themselves up for to give you information, to give you, like you said, the wealth of experience that they have and mentor you, you see, we would end up being in a society where, people don't support people and things become
mhm,
harder for people
mhm,
individually, you see. So it's very
mhm.
important and very well said. I 100% agree. We just got joined by Gloria. So she would be chipping in here and there. I just added her in. So, Gloria, if you want to say a few things, this is Miss Zainab. This is Gloria, my colleague. So, Gloria, if you want to say a few things, you can go ahead and say it.
Hi, Miss Lane.
Hi,
Hi.
Gloria. How
Yeah,
are you? You're welcome.
nice to connect
How
with
are you
Thank
you.
you.
doing?
Is hearing
Yes.
me
Thank
at
you.
all?
Same here.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
yes, I am good. I am. How are you doing too?
we're good.
Well,
We're good. How's your day going?
Okay. Just to add a little to what my colleague. Yes, I am truly tired. One thing I tell people is stay at home. That's like a double medicine. So
yes.
having to well done, well done. I would say you are
Thank you
doing a
very much.
lot because taking care
Thank
and all
you.
of that. I remember my aunt would whenever my cousins are back home, maybe on midterm, she will literally be angry that they are home on midterm break.
I can
Then
relate.
imagine you that on a daily basis and also engage in other things. Well done.
Yes. Yes.
This generation has from you, especially people like us, to arrive here. The moment we are still working on getting into
God,
all of that.
Hmm.
God will
Yes.
make it easy for all of you.
Amen. I mean, we pray because I was reading a study recently where they said a lot of young people don't want to have children. Yes.
Don't worry. By the time the thing is because they are not seeing a lot of persons who are into
Mm,
this and helping. You
yes.
understand? So some persons think by the time they are married or they start having children, their world end. But here is
Mm,
Mrs. Zainab setting a different example for us.
mm,
So
yes.
You,
Yes.
you know the truth of the matter is,
Mm,
Alhamdulillah, you people now have
mm,
a wealth of experiences to learn from, you
mm,
know, and we all learned from our siblings. Like, I'm a first daughter. Okay,
mm,
my mom had nine of us,
mm.
and being the first daughter, I was already a mother at nine for towards my siblings. You understand? So you can
Yes.
imagine navigating, going to school, coming back to take care of my siblings, and doing stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And people were thinking we were being punished, but actually, it's not punishment because it was preparing us for bigger project ahead. You
Yes.
understand? Bigger project in the sense that it was preparing us. We didn't know it was preparing us actually, but now when I look back at it, and I thank God for every experience I've had as a child. You understand? In between raising my siblings, I still had my childhood because I still have the childhood dreams, everything, everything. So,
Mm.
you people now have all these advantages that we didn't have. Your generation is actually rebelling against us.
Are we?
You guys are feeling okay. Our parents, we're not going to take what our parents did take. Our parents are this, we're being abused. No, no, no. I think sometimes when you look at some of your friends, okay, when you look at some of your friends and you look back towards your upbringing, you'll be like,
Mm.
thank God, thank God, my parents. actually put
Yes.
their foot down to give us this kind of training, because there are things that when you see them now, even you yourself, your
Mm,
skin will shrink.
Yes.
You understand?
A hundred
that's true. I
percent.
agree with you. Hmm.
100%. Yes.
I agree with that.
Okay. Yeah, so we lost Miss Zainab for a second there, but she's saying the fact. Yes, but I would the only thing I would add there is every generation tends to rebel against the one prior. So no generation is unique in that. But and it's very helpful that we are setting new standards and new boundaries for ourselves because times have changed. We have a lot more to deal with. We have if you talk about technology that we have now that they didn't have then, if you talk about the economics that is present now that wasn't present then, there's a very good reason why people are setting new boundaries and why people are changing the way they live. However, just to bring it back to the conversation that we're having, it's still very important to have those support networks so that we're moving together as a community. Miss Gloria, I don't know if you want to add a thing or two to that, if you can hear me. Hello? Okay. So just checking. Gloria, can you hear me? Okay. So while I just wait for my colleagues to be back, you know how internet can be. Um I'm just going to quickly talk about the Prime Woman itself and the brand that we're trying to build with the Prime Woman. So we are having our second hangout this year, March 15th, which is very important. So women, if you are in Abuja, right, or in the environs of Abuja and you can make it on March 15th, we highly um implore you to please show up and come to our event. It's going to be fun, going to be relaxing, but we're going to be exploring the theme of building strong support networks. So, expanding on what we have discussed here. And when you come to the event, we implore everybody to come with an open mind, to be relaxed, because, like, you see, everybody is saying, um, we women have found ourselves in a very peculiar position. I think everybody in general, if I'm being fair, but with women, in the way career and our lives have been structured, it's very important that we're thinking about those support networks. Hi, Miss Zainab. Okay, she's back.
Network got interrupted. Yeah.
Yes,
Sorry about the
yes.
break in transmission.
No problem, no problem. It happens. So if you don't mind, I can just ask the next question. I was just going over
Go
topic
ahead.
of net. Yes. So my next question for you is, what do you think are the common challenges that women would face when they are trying to build or access a supportive network?
Challenges women face actually
Yes.
is societal stereotyping.
Yes,
You
definitely.
know, yeah, limited access to influential networks.
Mm,
You understand?
yes,
Unlike
yes,
your own network now that I saw and I wanted to key in, and you
yes.
accepted me willingly. Some people will not want to have an older person, maybe from thinking maybe I will come and, disrupt your laid out schedule and stuff like that. You understand?
Mm, mm,
And constrained to caregiving roles, you
yes.
know, and honestly, we lack safe spaces. You
Mm,
understand? We don't have
mm,
safe spaces. You don't have a space where maybe if something is bothering you, you are worried on going to your maybe next friend or someone
mm,
to pour out your heart. There is no safe space for that. If you are grieving, there is no safe space to grieve. If you need anything,
mm-hmm.
you don't have safe space to go for, assistance, for help, for just listening ear.
Yes.
You understand? Sometimes it
Yeah.
doesn't even have to be financial, but you need somebody to listen to you, to hear you out. Even if they are not going to say anything, just be there and listen. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Is
Mm-hmm.
truly, truly good for us. We need all those kind of spaces to be able to express ourselves. And women, we love competition, whether we are ready to hear this or not.
Mm-hmm.
We thrive on competition. There
Mm-hmm.
is envy, all sorts of things, because there is no enough, we have scarcity of mindsets.
Yes.
You understand? We have scarcity of mindset to be able to look at things objectively and say it the way they are, and be able to look each other in the face and tell us the truth. Fatima,
Mm-hmm.
no, don't do this. Fatima, you're going the wrong way. No, Gloria, yeah? Gloria,
Mm-hmm.
you're
Mm-hmm.
not supposed to do that. And
Mm-hmm.
you and Gloria will not think I'm like trying to sabotage you. You understand? Because
Mm-hmm.
you are too biased, you are too self-centered and too set in your ways,
Yes.
that you
Your
don't
ways.
want
Yes.
anybody, coming to tell you, no, 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 you're wrong. Why not do it differently? I'm not trying to take away your shine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm trying to, like, okay, let's do it another way. Maybe it's going to work. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? It's your project, it's not my project. But
Mm-hmm.
together, when we put our
Yes.
heads together, we can win. It's a teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a
Yes.
teamwork, it's not a competition. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure we've gotten there yet, but we're working towards it by the grace of God. Young people like you would encouraging, you can encourage us to come along. Not
Mm-hmm.
because we know it all, no. With your wealth of experience, we can equally learn from you, and we tell you our own experiences. When we bring everything together, we synergize them,
Mm-hmm.
and we can be able to, build a healthy society for women.
Yes. Yes. And very well said, ma'am. Because there's two major things that just stuck with me. The first is that sometimes we are even our own barriers to joining a support network because we can't take constructive criticism, which
Yes.
is yes, especially in a society. And if you're talking about millennials and Gen Zs, just imagine what Gen X's and the others are following, where it's a trophy based society, as I like to call it. Everybody gets
Mm-hmm.
trophies for just not doing anything spectacular, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
unlike, yes, generations before us, right, and even some of us, we millennials, I grew up in a household where my father was very strict, and I'm very appreciative of that because it shaped me,
Definitely.
yes, into who I
Yes.
am today. But if we
Yeah.
take that out, right, children learn not to have that constructive, to take that constructive criticism, like you said. And so they grow up and they don't want to change, they don't want to adapt to a situation where they find themselves. And the other thing that was really important that you said was that because of certain cultural or maybe even religious biases,
Mm-hmm.
some women,
Mm-hmm.
yes, would restrict, maybe not restricting themselves, but they are automatically restricted from being part of a support network. So imagine, like you said, if I'm going through something beyond my family, what other networks do I have? My immediate family, what other networks do I have? We don't have a culture of seeing a therapist in Nigeria
Mm-mm.
because yeah, but because it's expensive. If I'm being fair, right?
Yes,
Many
it
people,
is. It is.
yes, many people don't have that kind of resources to put aside for their mental health. So beyond your immediate family, who else? I'm just using myself as an example. When I'm going through something, my mom is the first person I call, right?
Definitely.
So the extent
Yes.
I tell her that if I didn't have you in my life, I don't even know how organized I would be. My mom and my
OJ.
sisters, which is the
OJ.
same for a lot of women. And that was one of the reasons why we thought about this platform. People should have an extensive and reliable network beyond your immediate family, right? That would be that would be, positively critical of you. So being positive, right? Not being like your
Yeah.
pressure. Yes, positively critical, but at the same time, we'll be working hard to make sure that you are gaining value from the wealth of experiences of women that are already in the platform, both older, both younger. Because at the end of the day, right, experiences, right, is what you gained out of living.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be from a younger person, somebody younger than me in their teenage years. It could be somebody older, right? So that we put that community together. Yes, yes, ma'am. Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to chip in.
No, 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 no. I was listening.
Yes, ma'am. So very well said, Lay, right? So we need that kind of network. right? We need people need to come together within their own communities in the on the internet, right? A lot of us have access to social networks, but we will not be part of the good communities there. So we
Mm-hmm.
should come together and do create those kind of communities so people can take advantage of them. And then beyond that, right? We ourselves should do that inner work, like you said, to be able to really see, be critical of ourselves and see feedback that people give to us and see if they are worth implementing in the first place. So I really agree. Just so much gems that you dropped there with that answer. Um, I just have two more questions, right? Because I really don't want to keep you. I know you're very busy. I have two more questions, and I'll look in the chat if we have any.
Okay.
My first question is, how can mentorship and peer support impact a woman's career growth? So, if a woman has access to mentorship and she has access to proper peer support, right? How
Yeah.
would it help her personal and career development?
It will actually, if we have peer support, the impact
Hmm.
on women will be, will have proper guidance. It will provide
Yes.
guidance
Hmm.
for the women, okay,
Hmm.
and giving guidance is transferring of knowledge.
Yes.
You understand, like we are doing now. You
Mm-hmm.
understand, I'm learning from you as the conversation is going.
Mm,
And this platform you've created now is providing networking for women, and we
yes.
meet a lot of it. You
Mm-hmm.
understand, like this your prime women hangout now on
Mm-hmm.
Valentine's Day. You are
Mm.
not charging anything. You
No,
understand, and there are
no.
lots of women out there that will have loved to participate in this opportunity you are given to discuss
Yes.
things that are really important to women, but
Mm.
they were scared, to maybe
Mm.
approach you. You understand,
Mm.
because they don't know how much is she going to charge. You
Yeah.
understand, because from your
Mm.
poster already it's looking expensive and classy and
Mm.
scary. You understand,
Mm.
but I
Mm.
dare to show interest, and
Mm.
I'm sure if people like me took the opportunity of reaching out to you, they will have understood that it's totally free,
Mm-hmm.
and they will have gotten a lot of, you know insight by this
Instant.
thing. It's a good
Yes.
opportunity for networking, for the
Mm-hmm.
little businesses they are doing. You understand, for being able to get opportunities of meeting you
Mm.
and Gloria and other people too. You understand,
Yes.
and
Yes.
from this visual meeting, one day we can meet physically. You
Yes.
understand, and we can
Yes.
be able to build something awesome. And you see,
Mm-hmm.
from like this,
Mm-hmm.
you know, one day you said, okay, let's start putting in five naira.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
And because of what we've gained in the past, we willingly bring in that 5 naira. You
Yeah.
understand? We'll
Yes.
organize something. Let's go out and unwind and maybe
Yes.
sip Coca Cola while we are doing it. This is not an advert for Coca Cola, please.
No,
If you
please,
want
not definitely not.
if you want to do an advert on this page, you have to pay us. Thank you very much for listening. You understand?
Goodness, yes.
Yeah. Or I can say, okay, Fatih, instead of us spending money, why not let's go to an open park?
Mm-hmm.
You bring maybe samosa. Maybe I know how to make puff puff, and Gloria knows how to make fried rice. Gloria, I'm giving you the most heaviest one. You understand? Okay,
To
let's
make it
eat.
finance.
You understand? And because we have a
Yes.
platform, we can post it. Our discussion is being aired there for people to see.
Yes.
It will
Yes.
pique their interest. You see, we've
Mm.
started a social
Mm.
networking for people to be
Mm-hmm.
interested.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
understand?
Yes.
And it will accelerate career opportunities. You
Mm-hmm.
understand?
Mm.
Yeah. Maybe we have a cousin in the village. We have someone somewhere that knows how to drive. This one is a very good housekeeper. And somebody reaches across to you, Gloria, please, do you have anyone who can help me? I'm traveling and I need someone to take care of my house while I'm
Mm-hmm.
gone. You
Yes,
see,
exactly.
that's an opportunity. And to you, is a good business opportunity to, okay, why not open an agency? You understand, where I can help people provide services while these people get paid to take care of themselves, and I get my agency fee at the same time. You
Mm.
understand? Those are all
Yes.
opportunities for business. They are all networking. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Peer support. We share experiences. Okay. I have my own Gen X that we
Mm-hmm.
can sit down and share experiences. And
Yes.
we can share like I'm doing now. You are not my peer group, but I'm sharing experiences with you. I'm
Yes.
sharing my own silent thoughts and whatever with you here. And with
Mm-hmm.
whoever is listening, you know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's all an encouragement, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll teach each other how to be accountable.
Yes. Important.
Yeah, because what we lack in life is being accountable.
Yes. Yes.
We lack accountability.
Can you
And
imagine how the world would be if we were actually held ourselves accountable?
yes, Wallahi Fatima, we lack accountability because
Mm.
we would rather shift the blame
To somebody else.
to
Yes.
somebody else than being accountable for what we've
Yes.
done. You
Yes.
understand? Because it doesn't take much to be accountable.
It takes
Just like,
humility, actually.
yes, it takes humility, and it's not everybody that has that.
Yes.
Because if you're not humble, if you don't
Mm-hmm.
have humility, there is no how you be accountable. We are all arrogant. We allow ego,
Mm-hmm.
to control us. We
Mm-hmm.
feel we are better than the other person. Oh no, we would rather be
Mm.
the victims. We always
Mm.
like being victims, and that is not good because an accountable person would never agree to be a victim. You
Mm.
understand?
Yes.
I have an issue with Fatima, and
Mm.
Gloria is wedding in, and instead of Fatima to say, okay, this is what I did that instigated the fight. She'll be like, is that not that Zainab? Because she feels she's older, she wants to
Mm-hmm.
lord age over me. She wants to do this. Oh no, 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 no.
Mm.
If I want to give a breakdown of what happened, I'll be like, okay, I did this. I didn't even know she was going to see it the way she was going to take it the way she did. And she
Yes.
got upset. She didn't even give me the chance to explain to her or to apologize. You know, she
Mm-hmm.
just went off the handle. But I'm sorry I said what I said or I did what I did. I'm truly sorry. That is me being accountable and recounting what happened and being apologetic about it. You
Mm.
understand? I'm not telling Gloria, no, let her go to hell. Who does she think she is? Oh, no, 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 no. After I'm older than her, no. It has nothing to do with age. You
Yes.
understand? Being accountable is being able to accept, okay, I have done wrong and I'm truly sorry about it and try to
Mm.
make amends. Because
Mm-hmm.
even me with my kids, when I know I did something wrong with them, they are my children, but it doesn't give me the right to load it over them and not apologize. I do call them and apologize. And we
Yes.
address issues and we move on. And that thing will never repeat itself in our lives again because we've talked about it. Being
Mm.
able to talk about issues that annoys you, that upsets you, is good. You understand?
Yes.
Is towards avoiding repetition and being accountable and healing. Because if
Mm.
you don't heal from trauma, Fatima, is
Yeah.
a huge problem in the society.
Mm. Yes.
And fostering personal development and reducing isolation.
Mm.
You understand? It builds leadership skills and build our confidence too. You understand? Because if you're accountable and whatever, your confidence, you
Yes.
know,
Yes.
you have this confidence and you'll be able to lead.
Mm.
You understand? Just like the way you are doing now, your confidence is palpable. I can feel it even from the day we spoke, from the first time we spoke on the phone. Yeah, those are leadership qualities. You understand? These are things that you have accepted. Okay, I need a team.
Mm.
It's a teamwork. It's not a competition. It's not rivalry. It's a
Mm.
teamwork. I need to build myself a formidable team. You
Yes.
understand? Where everybody will bring in their own wealth of knowledge. We build on weaknesses and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. You understand? So stuff, it's good.
And
Yes.
you're doing a good job. So keep it.
Yes.
I love your confidence.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, my head is swimming from the compliments. Yes, but you said a lot of important things. Wow, you said a lot of important things. One of the things that stuck to me was that part of accountability and confidence. I do not, on my own, I've never thought about putting those two together. But when you think about it, when you're an upstanding person, you have every reason to be confident, right? When
Yes.
you're accountable,
Yes.
yes, you have every reason to be confident because you know you'll be perceived well automatically. So,
Yeah.
yes, I mean, not that you'll be being arrogant about it, but because you know that you have other people's interest at heart, you're not being self centered. When
Mm-mm.
you think about a situation, you think about what's my own fault inside this thing. And when you think about it like that, of course, you'll be very confident. Two other things I'll say. One was, you know, the thing you said with when we had our first call, and you know, the fact that this conversation is free. We're putting it everywhere. In fact, I'm going to reshare it again after we're done, so that anybody that can take anything that would be useful to them from here, very free. Even with
Hey
the
God, this
hangout,
will
right?
not let
I
me. Will
remember
never let
when I
me.
called people, yes, and say yes. Yes,
I have
I
to
remember when I
leave
called
and
people and
come
I said
back
it's
again.
10,000. Some people were asking, it's expensive. Yes. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So yes, I know when I call people for the hangout, right? Because we're having a hangout on the 15th of March for those of us who are listening, and we told them that there's a ticket fee of 10,000. A lot of people complained, but the idea with this Prime Woman brand, right, and what we're trying to build actually, is not really about making money. If you think about economics now with inflation, yes, ma'am. Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
Fatima. My
No
husband
problem.
is working. If I don't pick, he's not gonna let me rest. So I had to.
No, no, no. Oh, very important, please. After all,
Yeah.
we're discussing balancing our career and professional
Yeah.
lives
Yeah.
and personal life. So, yes, very important. So, I was just saying that I remember when I was called the people that responded to our Instagram ads and told them about the ticket fee. A lot of people were like, it's expensive, 10,000 naira. What am I paying for? And I had to explain to them that the 10,000 naira actually, we're not really making any money. In fact, we are on the back end looking for sponsors. We've gotten a few who want to give a few things to attendees, thank God, but we haven't gotten anybody that
Mhm.
wants to, provide money. But we're actually looking for sponsors to cover a lot of the other costs because a lot of that money is going to go into the refreshments and the venue anyway. The talk and the shared experiences, which is the heart of why we're meeting, is actually free, right? We've done a lot of talks like this free online. We've always done it and we will continue to do it. Every week we always have a call and if we see anybody interesting, right? We always like to have them come and be part of the conversation.
Mhm.
So we are very happy to do this free. But why we decided to have a physical event last year was we thought it's one thing to speak to somebody, right? To see people online. It's another thing to be with them physically. Last year's event that we had, I remember I met somebody, very young person, very younger than me, very young girl that is in investment. And she was telling me all these crazy things about how small businesses get money that I never knew about. I hope she
Mhm.
comes this year again because she actually had a lot of interesting things to say. So you see, those kinds of network is what we were talking about. Networks that
Mhm.
are beneficial, not the ones that will carry you to club every weekend. Neither is neither is it your gossip group that you have. If you like to do all that on your personal time, that's fine. But at least we should, like you said, we should have a group, a network that holds you accountable, that makes you
Mhm.
remember when you wake up. I have to do
Yeah.
something, yes, useful with myself today. And the final point you made, which was very important, which actually I have felt personally, is that isolation that can happen when you deliberately cut yourself off from people. A lot of people are lonely. They wake up
Mhm.
with their work and they sleep with their work.
Exactly.
Yes, because and there's a lot of reasons. So it's inflation here. It's our own personal consumerist
Mm.
behavior here. Yes, we like to
Yes.
yes, we like to buy things. We want to buy everything. Oh, there's a new iPhone. No, now it's the iPhone 15. Now
Yes.
it's
Yes.
25. Our consumerist mentality has kind of locked us in a bubble where a lot of us are isolated by choice or by nature or by design, anyhow you put it, we're isolated and we're kind of lonely because we've caught up that village, that community village,
Mhm. Mhm.
yes, that our parents had, that there's always a network of people around you. We don't have it anymore. All we
And
have is
even
yes,
if we are in a public place, sorry to cut in, Fatima.
yes, no problem, no
Even if you
problem.
are in a public place, we're always on our phone.
Yes.
There is
Yes.
no natural conversations anymore.
No, no, there isn't. No, there isn't. We just prefer to, and I don't know what, I would really need to do that research to know what that incentive is. So you, for you to be with somebody physically and you would still want to pick up your
And you
phone
are
and
absent. You are
yes,
there
and still be
physically, but your
absent.
mind is absent.
Yes, yes. It's crazy to the point
It's
that
crazy.
I suffered this personally. So I'm not saying this to judge anybody, please. I suffered this personally, where I when my mom is like I always said she's my number one champion. When she
Hmm.
finally discovered WhatsApp, I forced her into using WhatsApp. So we now got to we've started enjoying texting to the point
Hmm.
where I saw her physically, right, and I was still tempted, right, to still
To
pick
send
up
that exactly.
I don't know what and it's dangerous, right?
It
Because
is.
yes, because you see that important part, learning leadership skills, learning to express yourself, learning to be accountable. Some of those we cut out of when you deliberately isolate yourself,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Now imagine I'm talking about speaking with my mom. Some people are just isolated, looking at things that have nothing to do with anything on TikTok, nothing to do
Exactly.
with anything on Instagram,
Mm-mm.
just scrolling,
Mm.
reading. So um young people out there listening now, this is not even a millennial problem or a Gen X problem or Gen Z
It's
problem.
a
This is
general
actually
problem.
it's a
It's a
general
general
problem.
thing.
Yes,
We are so
everybody.
addicted to our phones that we
Yes.
don't know how to socialize. We don't know how to
Mm.
communicate anymore. You
No, a lot
understand?
of us
Just
don't.
like you
Yes.
said, you are
Mm.
tempted to send a message because you've taught her how to do WhatsApp. You
Yes.
understand?
Mm.
We
Yes.
do the same in my house until sometimes I
Yes.
would say everybody in my room. Because I have boys. So I
Yes.
learned to I'm a commanding person. I have this controlling voice.
Yes.
My siblings are boys, my kids are boys. So I have this booming, controlling voice. I'll be like, everybody to my room now, you know. And when they
Yes.
come, I tell them, drop your phones.
Mm.
Let's communicate. I need to know what is going on with you guys. I need to know what's going on with your lives. So
Yes.
who amongst you have a girlfriend? Who amongst you? I have to force them to converse with me.
Yes.
You
Yes.
understand? Now I'm the only one in the house with my last born, but we're not talking. Like we're not talking.
Mm.
If it were before, he will be in my room lying down on my tummy. But now he feels he's a big boy at 16, 17. He's already withdrawing from me. You understand?
Mm.
So you
Yes.
young people now, please don't make that mistake.
Mm. Yes,
Please
definitely not. Yes, definitely
build
not.
a friendship with your
Mm.
children. Because
Mm.
believe me, before you know it, time for retirement is upon you.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that will be the time you will need your kids around. You need friends because
Mm.
they are the one true people in your life
Mm.
that will not betray you.
Yes.
Your
Yes.
children will betray you in one way or the other, but they will never backstab you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
Just usual disappointments and stuff like that. But if not, they are your sure people. They are just like your puppies. When you have a puppy in your house,
Yes.
you love
Yes.
your dog will love you through thick
Unconditionally.
and thin. Yes, you understand. And
Yes.
that's one true love that you need around you.
Yes.
You understand? So,
100% agree. A
yes,
100%. You can choose your friends. I can wake up and decide to have a whole set of new friends.
new friends, yes.
Yes, yes. You can't choose your parents. You can't choose your
No,
children, right? You
no,
can even choose
no.
your partner, your spouse. You
You
can,
can choose your partner, yes. If
yes,
it's not working, it's not working. Everybody
it's not
has to
working.
go their separate ways.
Yes, but you see those family ties, they are forever.
They are forever,
Forever.
yes.
Yes,
You're
and they
right.
should be protected. Yes, and you are right. We should teach our children. We are very lucky because we grew up before there was the internet. I actually
Yes,
remember a word. Yes, yes. I remember I was in secondary school when Facebook became what it was, and then after
now.
it was MySpace. It was first of all
Mm,
MySpace, then it was Facebook, and now there's just a million things to take your attention when you pick up your phone. I remember
mm-hmm,
a time before that, yes, where we actually valued having a clique around you. Actually
mm-hmm,
valued, knowing, oh, my extended families. Oh, but now everybody's extended families online, that people you never met, right? That you
mm-hmm.
still that you have to validate yourself to. It's just, very not important. Like you said,
Yeah.
if you do that, you are missing the important germs that you would
Mhm.
otherwise receive when you interact with
Yeah.
somebody. When you learn to look at people, there's some people that are so good, they look at you and they can actually tell what you're feeling, what you're thinking. They can look at you and really observe how you're behaving, how you're speaking. Is she speaking slowly? Is she, all those nuances. You can only observe them when you are actually interacting with somebody personally.
Yes.
Yes, you
I'm
can't do that.
intuitive like that. I'm
Yes.
intuitive like that.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So we miss out on that. So those everybody listening, even if you don't take away many things, I think this part is really important about building support networks. Very important. And my
Very.
final yes, my final question. I've really loved this conversation. I feel like staying here all day. Um so my final conversation is, now that we've talked about everything about what support networks are, why they're important, challenges women can face, now, I want to ask, what do you think women can do? What are those practical steps they can do so that they can create, or if they already have, sustain this kind of meaningful support networks in their lives?
Um, by understanding and defining what our goals in lives are, our
Mm-hmm.
personal goals,
Mm-hmm.
professional goals,
Mm-hmm.
and to find relevant network to work with.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like
Mm-hmm.
me, I have personal goals. You have your own personal goals. You have your
Yes.
professional goals. You
Yes.
understand? And when you see a network that you know will be beneficial to you, you
Mm.
want to key into it.
Mm. Mm.
You understand? You want to key into it, and you seek mentors. You look for mentors, people who will mentor us.
Mm-hmm.
We look for allies.
Mm-hmm.
We approach mentors in groups. Like in this group now, maybe one day when we get to meet together, all of us,
Yes.
everybody, you
Yes.
know, some people call it collaboration.
Mm.
You understand? Fatima, can I collaborate with you? What's your line
Yes.
of business?
Yes.
Okay, I do XYZ. Do you think we can
Yes.
collaborate together so that we can build each other up? You
Mm.
understand? And you'll be like, okay, I know actually somebody. I think collaboration with that person would be good. Let's bring the person on board.
Yes.
You
Yes.
understand? And
Yes.
things like that. You know,
Mm.
we engage like you and I are doing now. And any
Mm.
other person that is listening in, we engage. With
Mm.
time, maybe we can discuss with Fatima. What does Fatima do? Or
Mm.
Fatima can bring us privately to us. Okay, XYZ does this. What
Mm-hmm.
do you do for a living? Let's see if you can be able to network.
Mm-hmm.
So let's capitalize on this today's Prime Women Hangout today
Mm-hmm.
and build something concrete that we can continue with it.
Yes, 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 yes,
And let's
yes.
attend events. Let's participate in discussion. Like today, I don't know if anybody is writing there that they are participating here. You understand? We
Mm,
should build, you know, our contributions should be of value. You
mm,
understand? Let's
mm.
give value to each other. Let's
Yes.
build authentic friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on genuine connections.
Mm,
Genuine connections. You understand? We all
yes.
want to make money. We all want to make money. We want to build on our mental health.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? We want to be there for each other, regardless to our age. I want to come to your wedding when it is time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to come to your baby's dedication when the time
Yes.
comes. Allow.
Mm,
You understand? That is
yes.
building genuine friendship,
Mm,
genuine communication. You understand?
mm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Very
So,
well said. Yes.
and we should equally learn to leverage on platforms, other platforms, not just our own. You
Mm,
understand?
mm.
Utilize, like we should utilize other places. We are utilizing Facebook now.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we're
Yes.
utilizing Facebook now. So if you have an
Mm-hmm.
Instagram to let's utilize it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? LinkedIn is there. I don't know how to use it very much. As a Gen X, is not
Yeah.
everything I know how to navigate around.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know,
Yes. Yes.
so let's build community where we can reach out to ourselves and to other people. let's make an example that women can actually come together and build, not
Yes,
destroy.
not
You
destroy. Yes,
understand?
yes, yes,
So
yes.
let, let's be volunteers too in other platforms.
Mm,
That's we can be able to build a healthy community, because we need to build a healthy community for ourselves, for our children, for our friends, for our sisters, for everybody, for every
yes,
woman. She
yes,
needs to be mentally healthy.
mm, yes, yes. Very well said. Yes. If you don't have, if you're not, so everything I got from this, if you're not part of a community, just try to be part, try and locate them online, offline, locate them
Mhm.
and key into it, like you said. And if you
Give your-
do, yes. Oh, sorry, you're going to say something.
No, as you were talking, sorry I interrupted you. I said we should give emotional support to women, because we are
Yeah.
often faced with unique emotional challenges due to
Yes.
society expectations of us.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You
Yes.
rightfully mentioned from the beginning of the podcast. You understand? And yeah, we need to give each
Yeah.
other.
We need to. That's what the community is in the first place. Giving each
Mm,
other a place where we give. If me and you, right, Fatima and Zainab, if we're together and we don't care about what the other person is feeling, what is the point of having calling it a community or calling it a support network? You
the
see.
aim is ready before it even gets the ground.
Yes, exactly. So, like you said, we should volunteer ourselves. If you don't want to be overwhelmed and be part of a big committee, a small one close to you, right? The people around you, like you said, your friends' dedication, your friend's wedding, somebody, finding those people and providing your own emotional support. Like you said, it doesn't have to be money, right? Because sometimes I could be going through something here. Doesn't mean that I don't have money, right? Maybe like you said, I just need somebody to listen to me. I need somebody to hear me, give me a different perspective because the person
Yes.
is maybe more experienced or just cares enough, right, to listen to what I have to say. So
Mm.
there's a lot of things that women can do if they are not part of a community, right? This is one of the many communities. I'm sure that there are lots of them. I've seen some of them. The Prime
Mhm.
Woman community is not the only one. There's a lot of very helpful communities. Um,
Yes.
yes, there's another one, Women Techstars. I remember they provide tech support for women who want to go into tech, which is very honorable. So they give women the skills that they need if they need to get into tech. Our own community where we provide all round support for women. And what makes ours special is that we don't do it from a specific angle. We allow women in the community themselves to
Mm-hmm.
be the backbone, yes, because we already know that one person can't just steer a whole community in one direction. And that's why it's very important when we speak to people that we are asking to be part of our community. I personally go and speak to all of them so that when we know, okay, this is what we know this person is good at, so that tomorrow when we know somebody that has this problem, we can say, Miss Zainab, she we know she if it's a problem with mental health, or if it's a problem with, we know that she's capable to handle it because we've spoken to her, we know this is where her strength is. So that's how we work. But I'm telling you, there are lots of other communities elsewhere, and like Ms. Zainab said, take your time to find them. Take your time to find them and be a part of it, especially if you want the benefits of being part of a community. Okay, this is well said. Thank you so much. I know that I literally dragged you here, and I'm so happy. It was last minute. We spoke on the phone. It was such an interesting conversation. I said, no, please, I don't like to be selfish. I want everybody to take part in this interesting conversation. So that's why I asked you to come online. I know that people would like to hear what you said. I don't know if you have any closing thoughts so that I, don't keep you any longer.
Yeah, nothing much actually.
Yeah.
It's just we should share our knowledge, like we mentioned earlier
Yes.
on, and
Yes.
be there for each other, because sometimes we want a space where we can vent.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Understand? We
Yes.
we need spaces where we can vent and spill it out,
Mm-hmm.
and we need support
Mm-hmm.
and everything. But then, and we need to learn skills. Women, we need to learn skills. So if
Mm.
you know a skill that will be beneficial to women, at least train 5 women, let those 5 women to train 5 women.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It goes along.
It goes
There's
along.
there's a lady I follow on TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
Paramount.
Mm.
Paramount comes online and teaches women business. We have no reason not
Mm.
to go there and do things.
Mm-hmm.
We have no reason not to go out there and do things.
No reason at all. Yes.
So if Paramount come
Mm.
and dedicate like maybe an
Oh, okay. I think we lost Zainab. We'll just give her a minute to come back. But what she said is, is very true. There's really nothing stopping anybody, from going out to make a positive difference. Nothing at all. If you really want to make a positive difference, um, the first step is to take the first step. Like they always say, the hardest part is the blank page. So maybe you're sitting down, you're thinking, where do I start? It's so much work. What do I do? Well, you need to start, because one thing you don't know is that people would learn along the way as they execute things, right? They learn along the way. So they would start today, make mistakes tomorrow, continue next tomorrow, until finally they make a change. Thank you, Ma. Sorry, we lost you for a second. Yes, can you hear me? Oh, okay. One second, let me. I always forget
Can
your
you hear
name.
me now?
Yes, I can
Can you
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
yes, yes. You were speaking about nothing is stopping anybody from going out to make a change, and you're giving lots of
Yes,
examples. Yes.
yes. We can make, no matter how little the changes we make,
Mhm.
okay, it's still a change.
Mhm.
It's not just us to come on social media and be doing advocacy and we're not doing anything to help a sister out.
Yes.
You
Yes.
understand? Like I was saying, Paramount takes 1 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes of her time to come online to teach women how to make soap, how to make perfume, how to make
Mhm.
air freshener,
Mhm.
and she tells you places where you can go with little money and start something. You
Mhm.
understand? So if it is that soap we learn or we know how to teach,
Mhm.
let's teach the community. 5 women to train 5 women to train 5 women. We don't need to take anything from them, you
Mhm.
know. We just come with our things. We make the soap. If there is anybody that knows how to make soap, we bottle them, we give them free of charge, let them know. But they've learned. So they should
Yeah.
use their money. And if you have little stipend, because she said as little as 5,000, you
Mhm.
understand? So if I have maybe 50,000 that I can spare,
Mhm.
if I give 10 women 5,000, go and buy this stuff. Come and mix
Mhm.
this soap yourself and be selling. I've empowered her. God
Yes.
knows I've empowered her. You understand? So it's up
Yes.
to her to empower somebody else. You
Mhm.
understand? We have to teach women that spirit of competitiveness is not good.
Mm.
You understand? That
Yes.
spirit
No.
of competitiveness is not good. Because
No.
if we don't expunge that competition from us, it
Mhm.
stops us from progressing.
Mhm.
You understand? That
Yes.
Fatima did the Valentine's thing today, she didn't take anything away from me. Instead, I gained a lot of knowledge from what Fatima is doing. You
Mm.
understand? And if I'm interested, I can meet Fatima. Fatima, please, can you direct me? I want to
Mhm.
do XYZ. How do I go about it? You understand? Then you
Yes.
can
Yes.
guide me.
Mhm.
You understand? You can guide me. Okay, let's do this.
Mm.
I'm a vendor. I'm a vendor. I'm into clothing and fabrics, bale fabrics. You
Mhm.
understand?
Mhm.
And if I want to do something, I'm like, okay, Fatima, is there anything you can help me? You understand? Let me
Mhm.
see what I can do. You know? And you
Mhm.
go, okay, Zainab, I will help you. Let's see. Let's put our heads together. What kind
Mhm.
of materials do you have? Let's see
Yeah.
how we're going to go about it. You understand? Then you advise me, okay, let's put 100 together and sell them for 150,000, or let's put 10 and put it for 50,000.
Mhm.
You understand? Maybe that's where you can sell it fast. You
Mm.
understand? Oh, Zainab, okay, let me model for you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me model for you. Take a picture and post.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you are helping me with my business. You understand? Okay,
Yeah.
Zainab, I'm going to model your clothes for you, but in every 50 clothes I wear, you will dash me one. It's
Mm-hmm.
business.
It's business. Yes.
It's
Yeah.
business. You
Yes.
understand? And if I'm not stingy, I'll be like, okay, no problem, let's roll.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But for the
Mm.
small ones that are there, we all come from villages, and in our village, there are people that needs assistance. It's not every day, Fatima, that you be sending money.
Mm.
You understand? Teach me how to
Yes.
fish. Don't give me fish.
Yes. Yes. Don't give me fish.
Don't give me fish. Teach me how to fish.
Mm.
Because as soon as you are giving me that fish, I'm hungry. I'll cook it. I'll eat it.
Yes. And you will ask for more.
You understand? And I'll still come back to you. Then you see
Yes.
my phone. You be like, oh, me, I'm tired with this man. Now, what does she want again? You
Yes.
get?
Yes.
But if I buy you hook, I give
Mm.
you worm, I carry you go river, or I go that side of the river, you catch fish.
Mm-hmm.
Let them know the value of working,
Yes.
of
Yes.
hustling for themselves.
Yes.
You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
like that. Thank you, Fatima, for having me here. I
Yes. It's
really appreciate.
no, no, no. The pleasure is mine, and the pleasure will be to everybody too. I'm sure who will be listening because it was very worth our time to have you here. Like I don't know if we had to pay you, it would have been millions of naira,
You've
but you
paid me
just
already. Me being here is enough payments for me. So thank you.
I'll tell you, oh no, you're very humble, man. We were very appreciative. Yes. Please don't mind my colleague Gloria. You know, we're setting up things for the hangout in the bank, so you see her dropping in and out. She's the busiest woman
No
in the world right
problem.
now. And so that's why she
No
dropped it
problem.
out. So please pardon her. So thank you so much. Yes, thank
Thank
you.
you. I truly
Yes,
appreciate. Yeah.
thank
All right.
you. And thank you everybody who listened to. Yes, this is Miss Zainab Lee Tanko Amisu. I would also include a profile of you. So if I would talk to you on the site so that we can include your profile. It's the
No
little
problem.
thing you
Thank
can
you.
do. Yes. Yes.
All right.
So thank you
Now
so
go
much.
D. Now go D.
Uh,
So
you
say
too,
thank you.
thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank
Take
you,
care,
man.
okay? And have a
Yes, I
blessed day
will.
ahead. Yeah, bye
Yes, I
bye.
will. You too. You
Yeah.
too. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Yes, bye. Yes, thank you to everybody who stayed to listen. I know it's exactly 1 hour, which is what we planned to have the event go on for. So thank you so much. If you have not purchased the Prime Woman tickets, it's 10,000 naira. Most of it is going to be going towards your comfort and a beautiful experience when you attend. So please don't forget to get that. And then if you are a fan of positive content, positive vibes, good vibes, right? Don't forget to follow Prime Progress on all social media platforms. So thank you. Thank you very much.